Hola, my name is Erick Guzman. I'm a police officer with the Wausau Police Department. I was actually born in Turkey, California. I was only there for a year, so I've never been back to my actual birthplace, which is kind of funny. We moved to my parents' hometown, which is La Piedad, Michoacan. It's central Mexico, nowhere near the beach, unfortunately. When I was 16 years old, I decided I wanted to learn English and finish my education, my high school education in the States. Gathered some information with my parents, and I was able to move to one of my mom's sister's house. She lives in La Crosse, and she asked me if I wanted to move to Wisconsin. I had no idea where Wisconsin was, so I moved to Wisconsin with the hopes that it was going to be easier for me to learn English, being more immersed in the language. I started school right away. It was a game changer for me. The fact that I thought I knew some English, that made me realize how little I knew. The Wisconsin accent is really intimidating for people that don't know the language. Yep, absolutely, you betcha. When I lived in La Crosse, I was general manager of one of the bars down there. Being manager downtown La Crosse, you get to interact a lot with police officers. A lot of them encouraged me to go and be a police officer. One of the reasons why that kind of clicked with me is because I remember getting pulled over years back, and I knew my English was pretty minimal at that point, and getting pulled over and just having a police officer talking to you in a language that you barely know, it was nerve-wracking. Like, I knew it wasn't any trouble. It was, I don't remember why, I think it was like a speeding citation that I got. But just the fact that I didn't know, I couldn't understand the officer, it was really hard for me to know what was going on. When I talked to officers in La Crosse, it kind of clicked to me like, you know what, I should put my skills to use and be of help to those that don't speak the language, and understand that this doesn't mean you're in trouble, and this doesn't mean that you're gonna get deported or those kind of stuff. And like in Mexico, the police is not a community-oriented type of policing. It's hard to believe, but Wausau does have a fairly big Hispanic community. No, it might not be within the city of Wausau, but the surrounding area, there's plenty of Hispanic community. Some of the first times I came across Spanish-speaking people, they were all taken by surprise when I came on scene and I started speaking Spanish to them, and that just gives them a huge relief. I mean, just for them to see someone that speaks Spanish and they're able to communicate, their faces just completely change, knowing that they can communicate with someone now, and it's not just trying to communicate. I came to develop a really good relationship with the people from Tres Hermanos, La Taqueria, the new restaurant Seva, so they all know me and they all know I'm a police officer. So I feel grateful when I go to those places and everyone is really approachable to me, and everyone is like, thank you for what you do, and we appreciate you. Yo soy Erick Guzman con la Policía de Wausau y esto es todo. Gracias por su tiempo.